The link between Malawi and Scotland started way back in history. We learn about Dr. David Livingstone, who was a Scottish missionary who traveled to the then Nyasaland of Malawi and came to evangelize, spread Christianity. But when he came, he found slave trade going on and he abolished slave trade. So as he continued with evangelism, he invited other Scottish people to come and help him. And they went and built schools and taught the people how to read and write and do simple arithmetic. Lately, the two governments got together again and signed a cooperation agreement and agreed to work in many areas. One of the areas that they have agreed to work in is in education. And in education, in the several sections that they've agreed to work in, one of them is to work directly with the schools and form partnerships and links. Then they'll open up the world so that our children here can learn more about Scotland, and we can also learn more about, they can also learn more about Malawi. In Malawi, primary education for children is free. Secondary education, however, is available only to those who can pay fees. Many families in Malawi cannot afford to send their children to school. But money is not the only issue. Girls in particular are seriously underachieving, and their dropout rate is staggering. Around to 70% of girls do not complete their education, and this is a major concern. Life for a girl in Malawi is extremely challenging.
At first, here in Malawi, most of the girls didn't go to school because they don't have the possibility to go to the school. They have the responsibility to take care of the kids, take care of the house, things that should be done. So at the past, most of the girls were not allowed to attend school. There are only boys who were allowed to attend school. But as of now, the government is encouraging girls to attend school to achieve whatever they want. And as of now, there are so many girls who are attending school. We attend classes at 7:30 up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we have 9 subjects per day. That is biology, English, Chichewa our mama tongue, geography, history, business, life skills, sports. We learn all the subjects in English. English is the key subject. Our classrooms is a room which have desks, a blackboard, some piece of chalk, duster, so that the teacher should be used when teaching us. The rooms are too small and have so many desks in there. We are 104 students in a class. Because of shortage of classrooms, we have 1 desk, maybe 2 people, maybe 1 bench, 5 or 6 people. It is difficult for us to have information because we have shortage of books. We use 1 book for maybe 10 people. The government at first was provided notebooks to the students, but as of now, we buy on our own. If someone don't have a paper and a ball pen, they don't write notes, they head dialect what the teacher is teaching. But it's better to have some notes that we can read at home.
So, we have got a 2 set of organisms here. We have got the herbivores, we have got the omnivores. Where do you belong yourselves?
Some of the teachers teaches us 2 subjects. If the teacher is not available in class, we manage to help each other, sharing ideas as a group in our class, or we might be in the library. Some children appreciate to be to the school, but others refuse to go to the school. So that, I can't go there. My friends will be laughing at me that, look, this one have no shoes, but it's not like that. We should go there and attend what the teacher is doing, and at the end, it seems that we can achieve something. The disadvantage of being a girl is that because we get up early in the morning and we walk a long distance to school, we are tired, we can't concentrate much what the teacher is teaching us. Another disadvantage of girls that we have the menstruation period, so most of girls suffer because we don't have enough things that can help us, so we might be at home maybe for 5 days because it takes 5 days for a girl to finish off. So by that 5 days, we are losing a lot at school while the boys are achieving what they can achieve. Most of the girls in Malawi are not attending school. Others prefer to get married at every time, so they don't know the use of school, thinking of that, I'm a girl and my husband will be supporting me. Other girls disturb their friends when they are concentrating much on education. They do jealous of them that, this one is educated and at the end she'll be achieving her goal and do whatever. So they go and disturb them. Come on, let's go and pray. Let's go and have maybe some drugs and substances, such as smoking chamba, drinking beer, and others, because they left school, they go for prostitutes. The high number of the people who have been affected by HIV/AIDS in Malawi are girls. Why girls? Girls, because they are not well educated, they go in the streets to have sexual intercourse with a certain guy for them to give them money, so that money they should go and buy food for themselves. That is why most of the girls here in Malawi are affected by this disease. HIV/AIDS is a killer disease, and we can't prevent that a killer disease by abstaining. With the girls, we spend most of the times tending sports so that we can abstain from bad things like sexual intercourse. Is one thing that HIV and AIDS can be prevented, and it's a killer. Once you have been attacked by HIV and AIDS, definitely after some years you're going to die. It is very important for a Malawian girl to work hard and to study, so that during examination we can be able to write whatever we have been studying and pass the examination. After being passed, if she is working hard, he might go to the university, and after the university he can manage to be working at a certain company, or to be a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, and you'll be receiving more money according to what you have achieved at school. You can be managed to have good house, good clothes, good food, and you can manage to support the relatives, the grandparents. Girls who do not go to school might get married at early age, maybe the age of 14, and have the baby, and he might not support much effort on that baby because he was not mature to have a baby as well. If they are educated, they can know child spacing and have good number of children that they can support them and send them to school and giving them whatever they need at school. That point, Malawi can be educated, can be a developed country. We knocked off in the classes at 2 o'clock and go back home. In Malawi, most people rape girls. For abstaining from being raped, we are supposed to go as a group, so that the boys might be afraid that, oh, they are in the group, they can't rape us. But it depends where you stay. We walk a long distance to get home because we don't have so transport. Main road is very far, and we go there by foot. Others have 2 hours to reach their home, others 1 hour. It depends where you stay, but most of us, it's a long distance. At home, more jobs are done by girls. That is, go and search firewood, draw water from the borehole, wash clothes, prepare food, and water the garden as well. It is so difficult for us to have nutritious food just because we are in poor families and we have one meal a day in the afternoon hours. We have our step food here, that is maize, and we made flour from that to prepare sima. If we have some meat available, we might use, and we have that type of vegetables which we call it matimba, right? And some fruit after meal like that, like pawpaw, avocado, pears, guavas, pears, whatever. We should helping each other to prepare the food that we can benefit ourselves. But boys rejected, say no, it's your job, you do it alone and we have the food. So most of the times girls here in Malawi are hard worker than boys, even at the field as well. From the age of 7 years, a Malawian girl can manage to have a pail and head to the water tap. Some thieves, maybe someone can rob his bucket, so we must go there in groups so that we can help each other. There at the borehole, we are so many more, and we used to be in lines so that next time others can come and they draw water and goes, others come, they draw water and goes. And we have to pay money at the end of the month for the water we use. We help each other for carrying the bucket because it is too hard sometimes to lift it. The men reject to carry things on their head. Other men will be saying that, oh, that is not a real man. Look, he have just carrying the water instead of her to go there and draw water for him. Miss is also one of the games we play with a string. And we do this, and others will be jumping, and others will be getting in, and others will be getting out. And we have also known as what we call jingo. It's a string as well, whereby we learn in that string and getting out. It's quite different from Miss. Before we sleep, we need to have studies, what we have doing at school, in order to achieve our goals. It is difficult to study in the evening hours because lack of paraffin. Here we don't have electricity, we use the lamps. But if we have the money, we might buy some paraffin. It's better to have studies in the evening hours, for no one can disturb you. You will be much concentrate on what you are doing at particular subject.
In our culture, if girls do not get educated, they remain in that poverty trap and are used as beasts of burden. So Rosso is trying to empower these girls to get themselves out of that poverty trap and be independent and free and contribute to the development of their country.
I managed to go to the school because I'm being supported by some orphanage bursary. That is, and I appreciate that, and I work hard so that I should achieve something, and I don't want to disappoint the one who is helping me. Yeah.